This episode of PDX Spotlight is brought to you in association with Portland Radio Project.
We are Whim Grace, and you're watching PDX Spotlight.
When I fell to this plane of existence, I was shocked by the amount of resistance, of gravity, of society, of disparity, weighing down on these creatures called humanity. So I went searching for anything to ease the suffering, to elevate my alien consciousness so I may return home again. I looked to the ocean's deep, the mountain rivers, the forest peaks, through the glowing golden fields of wheat, and what I found was a simple thing: the vibration of a single string. Voices raised in harmonies, the color of symphonies, a bass and a beat reverberating. Deep, deep, deep inside of me. If I ever need to return home again, all I have to do is listen. Let me walk beside you. Let me feel the weight of your world. Let me grasp a forever. Feel what life could be like as your girl. Let me grasp your sweet eyes. I want to try this new harmony. Never fails, oh, like when someone was holding me. Teach me how to fly. Teach me how to give. Teach me how to mountains and the lakes and the apple trees, up where they live. Me, well, let's face it, I gone empty and cold, like a shell, vacant and hollow. The ocean echo in there in my soul. But this is a new thing. I have never felt a love so free. Let me walk beside you. I want to be there to taste each and every ending. Teach me how to fly. Teach me how to try. Teach me how the mothers and the lovers the smoke curling again. But in the wall beside it, let me feel the weight of your world. Let me grasp it forever. Feel what life could be like as you're going. Let me find spot your sweet things. I want to jump off this new harmony. Never felt so light when someone was loving me. Teach me how to fly. Teach me how to fly. Teach me how to lift the other way. Take my world down and feel the tremble deep inside. Oh, won't you teach me? Please, please, please. Oh, won't you teach me?
Welcome to PDX Spotlight. I'm your host, Luke Neill, and today on the program we have Whim Grace and her incredibly talented band with us. Thanks for being here.
Thanks so much for having us.
We're excited that you're on the program, and you play a diversity of songs that are off of some of your latest releases, and Sal, you shared a song with us as well. Talk to us about what it means to you, Whim, to collaborate with these gentlemen like you're doing now, and where the project's at right now.
Well, these guys just make me better, and I hope that we're able to expand each other's reach for a new kind of sound. And I think all of us have a different sort of love, and obviously all play different instruments. And it's exciting to be able to share that passion and see where it takes you.
Mm-hmm. And from a singer-songwriter perspective, you're doing a lot of writing. So Danny, how is it for you to take, as a percussionist, some of the stripped-down things that she's doing and write beats, and I'm sure you do production on them as well?
It's fun because when we first got together, there was a congruent theme, but each song has a little bit of a different influence on it, which makes it really cool for me as a percussionist to just kind of be creative, when I'm writing, and just try to bring in other influences, like a little bit more of a hip hop feel, or hear what she's doing and play a little more of a Latin derived rhythm or something. So it's a lot of fun. There's a lot to do.
Yeah, your dynamics are fantastic as a band. There's a lot of room when there should be, a lot of breathing room for the listener. So Evan, as a bassist, how long did it take you to get locked in with Danny to create that rhythm section tightness?
It definitely took a couple practices. I remember talking to these guys. Because I really grew up playing bass kind of alone. I didn't really have many bands, so it took a while to really learn how to work together. But I remember telling these guys, man, I don't know if I can actually play bass with people. I just wasn't super confident going into it.
So Whim, you've got the melodies, writing on piano and guitar. What type of colors does Sal add to your tunes?
Oh, all kinds of colors. Yeah, all the colors. He paints a broad spectrum. What's really great about Sal is that I can give him, and all the guys actually, I can give them really abstract ideas of sound. And that is what ends up happening, is they create a visual with the sound. And I say, Sal, literally on one of the tunes, Headlights, which is on the album, is the last song on the album. I said, hey Sal, I want to hear stars. I want this to sound like stars. This new song I wrote, and I wanted, the guitar is the only angry sound in the entire thing. It's very kind of a classical derived piano song, really pretty riffs, very empty, lots of rests and pauses. It's kind of dramatic. and I wanted him to kind of wail, but first it's just like a hint of it, and then he digs in, and I have to remind him, like, you gotta dig in, you gotta get angry here. But it's really great. I can talk to them in these like emotional, metaphoric ideas.
You have your own language now, I'm sure,
Yeah.
as you practice and get descriptions. So as a guitarist, Sal, what do you feel your responsibility is to add to Whim's creations without taking away from her original intention?
It's real fun for me because I grew up playing kind of just like smooth jazz, and it wasn't really a huge spectrum of music that I played, so it's been fun to see what I could come up with. And
What's your personal favorite song that you've ever done with Whim?
Miscommunication now, definitely. It's just like a mix of different styles. It's just super cool.
Danny, how about you?
I like that one. I like a handful, but I think Sun Bruises is one of my favorites just because like I have to close my eyes to play it or else I won't do it right. You know? It's like it's one of those songs where it's like you kind of forced to put yourself in that place that you want to get to, usually with music. To just kind of like almost detach yourself and just like be immersed. So that's my favorite.
Let your subconscious take over?
Yeah.
That's cool. Evan, how about you?
I really like Moondog. It's got this cool kind of like classical guitar, and then I'm doing this kind of like island groove to it. It's a very eclectic kind of thing.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And Whim, what's your favorite release so far that you've ever put out? I know it's like choosing a child, I know.
My favorite release, like, are you talking about songs?
Yeah, your
or,
favorite.
Like, ever with the guys?
Yeah.
No. I think it changes. I think usually whatever it is that we're working on is the one that I'm really excited about. Like, there's the new song, Thirsty. It's called Thirsty Roots, and I'm really excited about that. And it's a completely different vibe. But they get me so excited about my material that it's new for me every time, which is amazing. Which is also why I'm so grateful for them.
Streets are howling, howling. Don't go out tonight. Another drink won't fish life, and my bed is wanting. Stay a while. I keep thinking about the way you taste, how your honey sweet kisses make my body shake like the maple leaf and the summer breeze blow. I follow wherever you go, but baby, please don't go. You make me feel love, love, love. You make me feel love, love, love. Don't go out tonight, moon's about to bite, and the subways are growling, I'm growling. Don't go out tonight, another woman won't fish alive, and my bed is wanting. Stay a while. I keep thinking about the way you taste, how your honey sweet kisses make my body shake like the maple leaf and the summer breeze blow. I'll find wherever you go, but baby, please don't go. You make me feel love, 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 love. You make me feel love, 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 love. Don't go out tonight, the moon's about to bite, and the city streets are restless wandering. Don't go out tonight, another drink won't face your life, and my heart is calling. Don't go out tonight, the moon's about to bite. Busy streets are restless, wandering. Don't go out tonight, another woman won't face light, and our hearts are calling. Say what?
All right, Whim, I want to talk to you about some of the origins of the inspiration for your music. And we spoke once and you said that music helped save your life. So I'd like you to kind of address that and what that means to you.
Music means everything. It's been like one of the sole motivators in my day-to-day. Gets me excited about getting up in the morning. It connects me with other people in a way that I always really struggled with, and gives me perspective, which is the only way I'm able to elevate myself oftentimes out of a darker headspace, you know. So music's been like my constant companion. Thank goodness for it.
And what about the spoken word side of your art? I think it's an art form that isn't around a whole lot, and you're very active on social media with kind of your flow of consciousness, and I appreciate reading them because it's different content than we've had recently on social media. So what are your influences from your spoken word or poetry side?
Well, it's funny because that's sort of new. I've always been really heavy in poetry, and I've always been really influenced by strong public speakers, political activists, and then like early hip hop scene where you could see those two melding together. You would see this idea of the street and a person's personal experience, and then taking everything around them and that giving color to just the tone in which they deliver a story. And I've always found that so powerful, and I think just in this last year I allowed myself to explore it publicly, and I find it so empowering and inspiring, because I feel like it's not even my voice half the time, and it's tapping into like a rhythm that's all around us. You get with just the beauty of the pauses, you know, and it's magical. I find it like spoken word's like magic.
Yeah. So what do you hear as musicians when you hear her spoken word? Do you hear things that you feel you could add or do exactly that, just add some music to it?
Yeah, it's like, spoken word is like music, but it's like a different style where it's way stripped down, so it's the simplicity of it kind of allows you to get into it a little more, and it's like a more serious atmosphere for that because you're just listening, you know, and you're just like, usually when I hear spoken word, people are quiet.
Yeah, it commands some respect, and that's exactly what we saw when we filmed and you did the spoken word. It's very somber, but yet there's a sense of reverence that the room went to when you started doing that. So that's exactly what I love about spoken word. You just released the video for Teach Me. It's a very earnest and powerful song. So where's that influence and inspiration coming from these days?
Teach Me was written earlier, like in 2015, I believe. And that was, it's funny, I don't actually write a lot of songs about me, but that one was more autobiographical. And it's interesting now with the current political environment, it's kind of taken on its own little nuance. And so of course, you know, the city energy has changed and shifted so much, and so that obviously will affect the writing and the sound, and also how we deliver the music and the intention behind it, you know. But it's always, you know, always super community driven, and this idea of acceptance and possibility always, I think.
One of the benefits in being in a band and collaborating with musicians is you obviously get to hear their original stuff. So you told us you wanted Sal to perform his song, Always. So this is a wonderful song. What inspired this track?
Well, it came from a place of just having one shitty thing happen after the other. So I actually wrote it on the floor with my dog next to me. And I knew it was going to be a pretty good song because when I was done writing it, and it took like 30 minutes, my dog just like came to me. He was like, if that means anything. But it just fit in with the theme of you know, Whim's record of being music as an escape. So.
head towards the ground. I guess it never mattered anyway, since the world just pushes down. And my mama tells me there's a time to decide. Will you break down or will you point your head towards the sky? But I always find that there is something next in life, another meaning to define, another piece of me to find. Will I look before I cross the other side? Will this be the time when all is going right? And will this candle burning up to keep it bright? Will this be the time when all is going right? But I always seem to make it through the night. This ain't no ordinary heartbreak. This ain't no gradual decline. I guess it never mattered anyway. There ain't no people left behind. And my papa tells me there's a reason to cry. And my papa tells me there's a reason to cry. Oh, but I always find that there is something that's alive, another meaning to define, another piece of me to find. Will I look before I cross the other side? Will this be the time when all is going right? And will this candle burning up to keep it bright? Will this be the time when all is going right? But I always seem to make it through the night.
Who are some of the influences that you bring to the table to her music? Quickly, Danny, who are some of your drumming influences?
I like Jojo Mayer and Aaron Spears. I've been getting into a lot of gospel drumming. I listen to a lot of different kinds of music, partially just because of I work in the audio world, and partially just because I feel like I kind of listen to different things depending on what I'm going through and how I'm feeling. But yeah, I like rhythm-driven stuff. That's pretty brainless, I guess, since I'm a drummer, but it's true.
How about you, Sal? Any guitarists that stand out to you these days?
There's a lot. Definitely John Mayer is one of them. Yeah. George Benson, Steve Lukather, just, really great players.
Evan, how about you?
In terms of just bassists, I guess I'm kind of drawing a blank right now for some reason, but Sal and I are both really into John Mayer. Listen to a lot of Ed Sheeran and Jason Mraz, and this is very broad, but just like really anything that's groove based. Yeah.
And Whim, how about you? I think I would like to ask you if there's any lyricists specifically that are inspiring you right now.
I think actually I would have to, I think my most inspiration when it comes to lyricists are writers, actual like literary writers from like the beatnik era.
Like Kerouac?
Swallow all that stuff up, yeah, and I find that I love the rawness of it. I love how you have the social themes, but you have that real sense of humanity there. Like no one's trying to paint themselves as a saint, and you always get a feel of where they are in the time period. And I love that. There's a texture in the writing. I think that's very inspiring.
What are your plans for 2017?
Oh, we're just gonna play and play and play until we don't know how to do anything else.
Any future recordings on the horizon?
Yes, definitely. From all of us, definitely different sound. We're gonna surprise people.
I'm excited. That's awesome. Well, tell your fans how they can reach you and contact you.
whimgrace.bandcamp.com. It's a great way to get the new album Buckles and Unicorns and the lovely Live from PDX Spotlight EP. And if we have anything crescenting on the horizon, that's where we'll show up first, and that's the best way. Otherwise, you can find us on all the forms of social media. And always feel free to reach out, because super friendly.
Well, thanks again for being here. We always appreciate your time and your talent. Thanks, you, Luke.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you bet. Ladies and gentlemen, Whim Grace and her amazingly talented band.
And I feel like myself don't understand gravity. Feel like the lefty earth far behind me. Feel like myself don't understand gravity. Tell me where the sidewalk ends, where lovers make amends. Show me how to be a friend, what's real and what's pretend, when circumstances shift again. And I feel like myself don't understand gravity. Feel like a lefty earth far behind me. Feel like myself don't understand gravity. But I love you madly, give it all up for you gladly. Love you more than her, and I love you truly. Words that soothe me, falling into time. Don't press rewind. Don't press rewind. For I feel like myself don't understand gravity. Feel